This is Man-Decoded Life Mastery Hacks. Learn strategies, accountability, dream, dominate. And now, the man behind the Life Mastery Hacks, Wassim Debussy.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Wassim with you again. Life Mastery Hacks number 52 today. As some of you would have seen earlier today, my post, my little rant about online dating, and the guy that messaged my friend last night, and he pretty much started getting sexual with her. I did a bit of a rant on this because I started talking about, I don't usually get into rants and I don't usually talk about online dating, but it's been something that comes up a lot. It comes up in a lot of different conversations. It comes up with people. You hear it from both men and women. They're always saying, I can never find the right guy. I can never find the right woman. And then you see shit like this. Now, this is a female friend of mine, and she was on the site, and the guy started straight away asking her questions about her body, asking her questions about her tattoos, saying that girls on this site usually always, they show off their cleavage, they show off their tattoos, and show off their asses. Now, that's one of the challenges. When you have people behaving that way and people expecting to behave that way, then that's the behavior that's going to be attracted to those sites. You're going to find, you see women go, well, why do these guys always ask for this? Or why do guys send these, provocative photos, provocative photos, sorry. Why do guys do this? Why do guys do that? And my question is, but you also do the same on the opposite end. There are plenty of women out there who don't allow this. And one of my friends quickly shut this guy down and ended the conversation because it's not her standard. The challenge that I'm faced with is I've been looking at, obviously, so many things happening, especially with social media. And I'm not against online dating. I know people that have got married and, they still got 3-4 kids or whatever. But this happened back in 1999. I got a friend of mine that met someone online back in 99, and they got married, and now they've got kids. They've been together for so long. The challenge is most of these guys get on there. They have no expectation, and they actually entice that behavior back. Once you learn that the way you behave and what you attract in your life is because 99% of the time is because of what you're doing, then you'll know that this is why women are doing this. And a lot of guys who turn around, they go speak to women, they talk to women with low self-esteem, who they can manipulate or influence or whatever word you want, then they come, then they leave them. Then these women just start becoming used to that idea, and then they start treating men that way, and then men start complaining about men doing this. When you treat a woman with respect, and when you treat her and speak to her mind, and you stimulate her mind, and you give her a safe zone and all that kind of stuff, and you make sure that she feels safe, she feels loved, if you will see a part of her that she's never shown to anyone. And this actually brings us to what happens with many men. Many men, they get married. I'll put this up today. Yeah, men marry women expecting them to change, and women marry men expecting them not to change, and they're both disappointed. It was a quote by Albert Einstein. I actually had one of my friends send me some messages about that. We had a discussion, or she sent me messages. I told her I'll discuss it live. Look, that is something that many people say. Men change after marriage, and or men don't change and women do change, or whatever it is. Yeah, women are different. So women expect men to change and they don't, and men expect women to change and they don't. Or they expect women not to change and they do. The challenge is this, and this is something I tell most of my guys, is how were you treating each other before marriage? And how did you change treating each other? What were the things you were doing that enticed or brought out the behavior that you wanted? A lot of people, and I've been through this. I've been through this myself with my own marriage. Before you're married, there's a lot of chemistry, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of teasing involved. You're not together all the time. And then you get married and life gets in the way. You don't flirt as much, you don't talk as much, you get tired, you get this, you get that. And the challenge is, if you remember how you were treating each other back then and do the same thing, you're going to go back to where you were. It starts off with you. Most of the time, every person I speak to tells me, I go through so many relationships, both men and women. I tell them to look in the mirror. Once they start to change their standard and change their expectation and change how they get treated. I saw something today, which I can't remember who it was by, but it says something like, don't tolerate the way they treat you because you're setting a standard of how they're going to treat you. So when you change that, how you get treated and what standard you have for yourself and what standard people have for you, then you're going to, guess what? People are going to now treat you the way that you expect. That's it for me, guys. Remember, your only limitation is the one you set in your mind. Remember to like the page and to always back yourself. Have a great night.
We hope you enjoyed watching this video. So if you're new and you want to see more of this, please hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified every time we put out another video. You may also follow us on social medias. All links are written on the description box below.